Hello, today I'm going to show you how to change the manager or add a new manager that isn't in the game and give them an image. So I'm going to use Wolfsburg as the example here, and after moving around the German team managers, the Wolfsburg manager is Florian Kohfeldt and is not in the game, so if you just check that. Not from Evoweb Patch 6 at least, as you can see he's not here. So what do you need to do to add him? So the first thing you need is this program here, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like when it starts. And the version I'm using is a paid version you get from one of these places. You just type in PES 2020 editor by this person here, and then you won't have a login. If you get the paid version, you get sent details, and you can click login, and just use the details you get sent, enter. So normally if you use the anonymous version, you have to load all these bin files, which is it's quite annoying to find, and it doesn't work as easily just getting the edit file. So with the paid version, you can use the edit file. Make sure this is set to 2021. You don't need to put in the player appearance bin. I was just using this for different mods. So you load it, and it takes a while to load and save because it's quite a big file. Just wait for that to finish. Okay, so here there's a coaches section, and just to check again that he's not in the game, as you can see he doesn't appear. So what do? All these players who have IDs here, 100,000, they're all real. So if you go to the bottom, you have the completely created ones who have IDs like these. If a manager has an ID like this, you cannot add an image to this through Cider. So you need to find one. Here we go. So all the managers who have an ID of over 500,000, there's not that many of them in the game. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so there's 20 managers that you can edit essentially without ruining or deleting original managers that are actually in the game. And these are managers from, I think, Master League. And as you can see, I've already changed 2 of them. One to Xavi and one to, where is it? One to Ralph Rangnick. So it doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm just going to choose this guy here. So you need to keep his ID the same. You can change his name. So I'm going to change his to F. Kohfeldt. And he's German, so in fact you can actually just choose a manager who already has Germany as his country. So here we go, choose this guy. Yep. And you want to put edit name, edit photo, just make sure it's editable. Now you want to copy this. You want to copy this ID here. Hit apply. So what you've just done is change this default manager's name to the manager that you're going to try and find a photo for. Now you're going to hit save. So first you hit apply, then you hit save. And while we're waiting for that to save, we're just going to save the ID here. And we're going to look for a picture of this guy. So you want to type in his name and then PNG. And we want to find a photo that's 256 by 256. So the location you want to save the icon to is here. This is where you have your football, live CPK, Evoweb Patch, graphics, common, render, symbol, coach. So as you can see, the images are 256 by 256. So you could try and find one that's 256, or you could just find one. This one's 250 by 250. And I'm just going to save this to the desktop for now. I like to use Photoshop. You can probably find some other software that does it. You can't do it in Paint because it doesn't save the transparent background, it turns it black. So this is still saving. Okay, this just finished saving. I'm just going to open. I'm going to open the image we just had. Yeah. As you can see, I'm going to do Control A to select all of it. You can see there's a dashed line around the border. Edit, image size. I'm going to change it to 256. The height and the width are linked to square. There we go. And then you can just hit save and close the program. Alright, so now we've got the image. If it moved, there it is. And the ID that we had for him. I'm just gonna save it as Florian Kofeld for now. So this is the ID we had, because this was the ID from the editor. And what you need to do is save it as coach underscore and then the ID. So coach underscore ID. There we go. So now we're just gonna take that. I'm gonna paste it here, and it's gonna be one of the last coaches here if you're sorting it by name, because the ID is one of the last ones in the editor. So as you can see, it's here. So now we're just gonna close. In fact, you don't even need to close it. You can just back out of the editor. We're gonna load in the save file that we just did. So right now it's loading in the save file we just saved with the editor. Go to Teams, Bundesliga, Wolfsburg, change manager. So now there should be a guy called Florian Kofeld here. Okay, not sure what happened. We're just gonna restart PES. So what may have happened is they actually overwrote the file as I backed out. I'm just going to reload it just to make sure it's still there. Just going to back down to check these there. Okay, so it did overwrite it, so we just need to make sure you don't back out of the editor. Okay, so yeah, make sure you're not in the editor when you're doing this, because when you back out of the editor it's going to overwrite the file. I'm just going to wait for the save file to load now, just to double check where we save it. You want to save it in the installation location, Evoweb Patch, graphics common render symbol coach. Should be done soon. Okay, so here it says the data has been loaded successfully. Now I should be able to load it and find it. For some reason I can't find him. Very weird. Maybe it's because he's unassigned. Just gonna back out of the editor again. And I'm not really sure what. Okay, so he's in the edit file. Maybe I need to assign him to a team before I do this. So here's Wolfsburg. And the coach here. Should be in the bottom. Okay, so we just saw him there. So he's in the list. Here he is. Okay, so there we go. So you want to assign it. I'm not really sure why it wasn't working. That's the same thing I did with Xavi and Ralph Rangnick when I did it originally. Okay, right. So if it doesn't work this time, I'm not really sure what to make of it because there's not really anything else I can think of. And here we go. So as you can see, the manager is finally appearing. I'm not sure why he wasn't appearing before. Even now he's not appearing, which is very, very weird. Seems to maybe be a hidden ID. I'm not sure why that's the case because you can clearly see that I have Javi who oh no, so okay, so the managers are actually hidden. Alright, so I guess you have to always apply it in the editor because you won't be able to see the managers here, which I find weird. But I guess, yeah, make sure you apply it in the editor, otherwise you can't find them because they're hidden managers because they're from Master League. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.